docket. One of them is Mr. Carlos Giovanni Ramos, who did post bond.
What?
Yes,
Where, is he here?
he is.
Come here, that way, that way. We don't want you near our DAs. When did he bond out?
When did you find out?
April section.
You are on deferred with us for an attempted auto theft. You had an open possession of a controlled substance and you pick up four $30,000 to $150,000 theft cases. You are ordered to be under home confinement. I don't want you out at all. I want my public safe and I'm going to do everything in my power to protect it. If I find that you pick up another case, if I find that you break any of these conditions, I will light you up. Do you understand? I'm sending him now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in his system. And then I want him back. Okay? GPS monitor, home confinement. Do you know what the felony court is?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe on the last setting, you mimicked the same conditions as those. That includes the GPS monitor. Fine. That's a risk.
Pero a mí yo que puedo ir a la escuela.
With the exception of going to school, Your Honor.
Nope, I don't care. I don't trust you to be able to go to school with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases, 5 felonies that are open. The only thing I want in this life is my county to be safe. And you out there in the free world truly scares me because I don't know what you're doing and I don't know if you truly want to do schooling, it can be done online. I don't want you out. Do you understand me? I'm sending you now for a drug test and I hope that you're not using. On your other ankle, I will put a scram monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I will bring you here periodically for drug testing and if I find that you're using, your bond right now is set at $10,004. If I find that you're using, if I find that you go out, and I'm telling you now, I don't give a rat's behind what it's for. If I find that you're out, I'm going to make your bond so high, you'll have hair falling out. Do you understand? I want to send him for a drug test now, and then he's to come back, and then we'll go from there.
With the curfew, he must be inside the house by 1:35 p.m. He is not allowed out until 7:25 a.m. He got a small window during the day where he's permitted to be out.
For what?
That's what.
Where? To where?
It says for school.
Where is the school?
Evolution Academy.
I don't know if I trust him enough to be able to do this. You know,
Your Honor, I will say,
they're open and then he has an auto theft with us.
I understand. I just feel it's going to conflict with what they have in the system.
Yeah, I know it's going to come.
Yeah.
I know. I just don't care. You know, the only thing I care about is my county being safe. And with 6 and at that young age, you know, I just.
regarding the new felonies, Your Honor, I do want to remind the court that there is a presumption of innocence, and that's what he's currently doing, working on that. And it seems like his mom is the one taking him to school, so he does have someone else support system to make sure that he's.
I don't know that. I mean, if you bring
And I've
mom
spoken to his
here,
mom.
I mean, you get mom here to show me that she's going to do that, you know, then perhaps. But at this point, Mr. Ramos, you scare me, truly. And the only thing I want is you not to pick up a 7th case or someone to end up dead or another car to be gone. Do you understand? But at this point, and I don't know how someone posted up $100,000 bond on you, but if I remember, the bonds were all set at like what, 50,000, all of them, and then the felonies all got reduced or something like that?
I think they're 20.
I don't know what the felonies were at. It looks like they're all $20,000 now.
Yeah. All I want is my county to be safe. That's all I care about. If your mom comes here and tells me that she's going to take you.
She come right now.
Is she here?
Yeah.
She's here right now?
She's downstairs.
Go get her. Go, let me talk to her.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Do you need a translator?
Does she speak Spanish only?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you call a translator, please? Thank you. For him? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Problem is, if we can't, with the felonies open. But it's money. It's money.
I have
So did you hear what the recommendation is?
No, I didn't.
Why Mac?
What was it?
Why Mac?
I'll change.
I think it's money. You know, that's, with the other gentleman that was just here, he was in YMAC and he's doing great, you know? But the problem is that we can't while this case is upstairs, so we're kind of in holding pattern. But when does this expire?
It's the addendum, so if they got some to another year. You want a date, to give you a date?
I just don't want it to accidentally expire because these cases are probably going to go on for the next year.
Supposed to expire November of this year.
Okay. I guess we'll address it getting closer to. But that's, for me, that's the goal. That'd be great. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's wait for Mom and then we can.
Sounds good, Judge. I do have another case too.
Okay. Cool.
I have Mr. Butler, he's in custody.
What would you like to do?
I would request the court for a PR bond. I did get contact information, which is what we discussed last time. He gave me his sister's address and phone number, and he would be staying with her.
Is she going to pick him up from here, from the jail? Do you know?
I don't know. This is the information he gave me this morning. I would still need to talk to her.
Oh, yeah. Talk to her. I'm not giving him a PR bond now just because he gave you the information, because we don't even know if she'll take it, right? Yeah. Would you mind reaching out to her?
I don't mind. Yeah, if I can roll this one over to tomorrow.
As much time as you want. If you want a week, if you need a couple days, whatever you want. But for me, if a PR bond, number one, will she take him? Number two, will she pick him up? Because I don't want to just give him a PR bond and he walks out of jail and then he goes, hitches a ride somewhere else. So if I know that she's willing to pick him up, take him, and then try to keep him there, then that's a different story. But yeah, at that point, I think I'd be more amenable.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa, talk about tough love from the bench. Here we see Judge Cornelio absolutely grilling young Carlos Giovanni Ramos, who's already on deferred adjudication for attempted auto theft and possession of a controlled substance, now facing 4 new theft felonies ranging from $30,000 to $150,000 in value. She's ordering strict home confinement with GPS monitoring, no school exceptions unless it's online, and immediate drug testing, plus threats of sky-high bonds if he slips up. This highlights the legal principle of bond conditions aimed at public safety under Texas law, where judges can impose restrictions like curfews or monitors to prevent further crimes while cases are pending. But check the drama. The defense reminds her of the presumption of innocence, yet she's not buying it without proof of a solid support system, calling in his mom for verification. Hypocrisy alert. The judge admits she doesn't trust him with 6 open cases at such a young age, fearing more thefts or worse. This ramps up the emotional stakes. Ramos could lose his education and freedom over these allegations. Viewers, would you trust a teen with this record to attend school unsupervised? Or is the judge right to prioritize community safety? Drop your thoughts below. And hang tight, because next we shift to a defendant ignoring no-use orders on marijuana, even with a prescription. Will he dodge jail? This is courtroom tension at its peak.
Jeff, what's up, man?
I'm still,
What's new?
nothing new, just getting used to the side.
Okay, you're on the phone. Do you have a case with us?
I do, right, excuse, I'll speak first.
Please, take your time.
Yes, sir.
What am I supposed to do?
I have no idea, sir.
Either you're continuing to use or you just don't care about court orders. I've ordered you not to use. We're now working. When did we order him not to use? What was the day?
On this case,
His case has been open since February. The end of February.
February 26th, Your Honor.
Say it again?
February 26th. of this
Yeah,
year.
February 26th. We're now April 16th. I'm putting you in jail. I told you not to use. You're continuing to use. Okay?
And I know how the court generally feels about the prescriptions for the marijuana, but he does have a valid prescription.
Nevertheless, I told him not to use.
He's gainfully employed judge, which when we came here previously, you had ordered him to get a job, which he did. And of course, he's brand new at the job. And if he goes into custody, he's most certain to lose that job.
Michael, I don't want him to use. What else am I supposed to do? I don't care that you're now working your second criminal case within the last year, you know? An assault from 23, now you've got a theft. How long am I supposed to give him, Malcolm? Another 30 days for him to just continue smoking weed and just...
Test him in 2 weeks, Judge? Or even, I don't know if next Thursday will be too soon for for the levels to go down. I'm not really.
Do you have levels now?
No, not at this time, since that was a rapid test that needs to be confirmed at the lab, so.
If you want me to give you the benefit of the doubt of next Thursday, I will do it. You must be here Thursday. If you test positive for weed, it's not going to go well for you. I've harped on it over and over and over.
Yes, sir.
Judge, and I don't know the science, is what currently in his system, would it be gone by next Thursday? Or would it still be in his system and he tests
If he
positive?
continues to smoke, then no. But it's by then it'll be 2.5 months. So if it's still in his system, that tells me that he's continued to smoke weed while he's on bond. You know, there's only two things. It's either in your system or it's out of your system.
I don't smoke, so I got THC tinctures.
What's that?
I don't smoke flower. It's not a flower.
You're not supposed to use anything that has THC in it that could cause you to test positive. You know exactly what you're putting into your body. You know exactly what I've ordered you not to do. We'll put you on for this Thursday. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, you want hieroglyphics? Perhaps Mandarin? I don't know what else. I'm speaking English here. I've told you what you can and can't do. That's it. I'm going to give you the benefit because of Michael that you got until next Thursday. If you continue to test positive, it's just not going to go well. All right?
Yeah,
See you
sure.
Thursday.
Oh man, this defendant's in hot water, testing positive for THC despite clear court orders not to use, even with a valid medical marijuana prescription under Texas's compassionate use program. But the judge isn't having it, overriding that because bond conditions can prohibit substance use to ensure compliance and public safety, as seen in cases like this theft charge following a prior assault. She's ready to jail him on the spot, highlighting the contradiction. He's finally got a job as ordered, but risking it all by continuing use. Emotional weight? Massive. 2 months since the no-use order on February 26th, now April 16th, and he's still positive, claiming tinctures over flour, but the judge calls BS, demanding clean tests or else. This tees up a high-stakes retest next Thursday. If levels don't drop, it screams ongoing use. Witty aside, her line about hieroglyphics or Mandarin? Savage. It underscores frustration with non-compliance. Question for you, should medical prescriptions trump court orders in bond conditions, or is the judge right to enforce zero tolerance? Sound off in the comments. Up next, Miss Gordon's explosive domestic dispute turns criminal, bleach, knives, and car scratches galore.
Thank you, Judge.
Right. Good morning, Miss Gordon. Ma'am, you are charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 8, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to an apartment complex and made contact with a complaining witness who stated that she and the defendant were in a previous dating relationship and currently live together. They'd gotten in a verbal argument and the defendant locked the complaining witness out of the apartment and eventually let her back in. And when she re-entered the apartment, the complaining witness saw the defendant had soaked her clothes in bleach. The complaining witness then told the defendant to leave the apartment. The defendant then left the apartment and took a large kitchen knife outside. And the complaining witness then witnessed the defendant scratch her vehicle with the knife. And the defendant scratched the word bitch onto the hood of complaining witness's vehicle. The complaining witness estimated that the total damages to the vehicle were approximately $1,000.
Ms. Gordon, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand? I'm ordering you not to have any contact with this person, not to be in possession of any weapons. If I find that you do, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? I will make your bond high. I'm going to protect every person in this county. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a small farm animal. Anything you do to endanger my community, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail, and I'm going to make it high. If you don't have anyone to pony up $5,000 to $10,000, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this case is over with. Do you understand? Do you mind reaching out to this person to let them know that we've put these conditions on, to let us know if she tries to make contact whatsoever?
Sure.
I don't want to talk about the case. I've got a bunch of DAs here, and whatever you say, they're going to use it against you. Okay, tell me.
Me and the person stay together currently.
I'm ordering you not to have contact with this person.
The person that filed the report was her friend, and the way
You have to understand, you've now been charged with a criminal case. There are certain conditions we put on to ensure that nothing else happens. I don't know what kind of relationship you have. You now have this criminal case. If you get mad because of this criminal case at this person, right, and then you start having words, you're going back to jail. That's why, to prevent that from happening, I don't want you to have contacts with this person. You need to separate. I don't want you to go where she lives, where she works, where she breathes. Don't have any contact. Don't use social media. Don't use someone else to have contact with her. Don't text, call. If I find that you do, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand? How old are you, man?
20.
What do you do for a living?
Oh,
What are you studying to be?
like 20.
This is not a good way to start. Because whenever you start going to apply for jobs, they look at records. And when they see someone that has a criminal mischief like this, they're thinking to themselves, you know, we probably shouldn't hire this person, because this person, when they get angry, they are volatile. They're like a volcano ready to erupt. Do we want someone like that working with us? Probably not. The more cases you get on your record, the worse life you're going to have. This life is extremely difficult, and it doesn't get easier the more convictions you get. It is hard enough as a black, brown person in society today. Now you start racking up convictions on top of it, or picking up criminal cases. You think it's easier? No. Self-control. Because if you don't, that's why we have jails. You want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, man? You need a lawyer to represent you. You can go hire one, or I'm happy to give you one if you want one. You want one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to fill out an application for me. Deputy Miranda's going to give you one. I'm going to create bond conditions where you promise us you're not going to have contact with this person, and no weapons as well. Once you sign it, you fill out the application, I'll take a look, and then I'll have you talk to someone today. All right? Please. Can you file no contact, no weapons, please? And then also, at some point, reach out to the complaining witness to let them know that we've done this so that she knows.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that separately.
Thank you.
Hey, Judge, we're approaching again on J.D. Gordon, the one with the bond condition. So,
Judge, I spoke with the complaining witness. Complaining witness is fine with contact and with the defendant living there as well. Your Honor, I also want to mention that the state's going to be evaluating this case later today for dismissal, just in light of information that I've learned recently.
Okay. So he's telling me that you're here from another state or something like that, right? You don't have much family here? These are things that you need to consider when you're out there in the free world. The reason you're out of jail now is because we gave you a free bond. That doesn't continue to happen. If you continue to pick up cases, at some point, we stop giving PR bonds. And if you don't have anyone to pony up $5,000, $10,000 to get you out, you will be stuck in there. And when that happens to people, they end up just pleading guilty to get out, racking up convictions, and you become unemployable. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with this person, but if it's the type of relationship that you're constantly butting heads and you're constantly fighting, be very careful. Because if you pick up a new case, or if I find that you become a danger, you're threatening or acting like this, I'm going to revoke the bond. I'm not asking much. I just want my city safe. You understand? All right. So just don't have any threatening or harassing contact with her. Don't have any weapons, and everybody's happy. Okay. Do you mind filing those conditions, and then we'll have a sign, and then you'll be free to go after that. Okay. Oh, we got it. Come on. Just don't worry about it. We already have conditions. I'll sign.
Wrapping up this intense courtroom session in Harris County, Texas, we witnessed Judge Natalia Cornelio's unwavering focus on public safety across multiple cases. For Carlos Giovanni Ramos, facing deferred adjudication on attempted auto theft and possession, plus new high-value theft felonies, she imposed strict home confinement, GPS, drug tests, and potential scram monitors, contingent on his mom's involvement, emphasizing bond conditions under Texas Penal Code to prevent reoffending. The marijuana user got a last-chance retest, overriding his prescription due to explicit no-use orders, risking jail and job loss on his theft and prior assault charges. Miss Gordon's criminal mischief case, involving $1,000 in damages from bleaching clothes and knife-scratching a car amid a domestic dispute, saw probable cause found, no contact/no weapons bonds, and warnings about future employability and escalating convictions. Broader implications. This underscores how judges balance presumption of innocence with community protection, the pitfalls of non-compliance, and the long-term societal impacts of criminal records, especially for minorities. It's a stark reminder, one bad decision can snowball into life-altering consequences. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.